Hello everybody, welcome to Taos, New Mexico, and we're just going to explore this historic place here. I'm standing outside the Alley Cantina, which is said to be the oldest house in Taos, and of course it's got all the Adobe structures here, architecture, Pueblo-style. We're gonna walk around, head through the plaza, the main plaza, and then we're gonna go try to discover the church. There's a church here as well, so we'll go check it out. So, nice, beautiful day here in New Mexico, here in Taos. Surrounded by the mountains. These have been converted into some shops here. This is the main plaza here, and this plaza goes back to the 1500s when Spanish conquistadors first came here, and then they came back in the 1600s to actually establish a Spanish colony. But before the Spanish arrived, was actually the Tiwa people who were living here, and they can be traced back to the 1300s when the Tiwas were living here. 1300s, imagine that. But this was the location where the conquistadores first arrived. This plaza, at the time they did not establish a colony in the 1500s, but it took some more time before they decided to come back and actually establish a colony here. So now all these buildings obviously have been converted into hotels and gift shops and restaurants, all kinds of stuff geared towards tourists here in the plaza. The Sangre de Cristo are the mountains you see up here. Sangre de Cristo mountains. Beautiful drive up here, going through the canyons and going through this beautiful scenic low area on the way here. And of course the Rio Grande was running right through the canyon. So the Rio Grande there, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just about 7 miles north of here is Taos Pueblo, and Taos Pueblo is actually the oldest community, the oldest place that in the US where people have been living. That area, those Adobe structures go back more than 1,000 years. People have been living there continuously. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, it's closed to the public. It's closed to the public. They want to protect their people, so they're not allowing anyone in who's not a resident. So you can't. It's beautiful flowers here. Okay. So there's Taos where I'm standing, and there's Taos Pueblo, the ancient place where they have the Adobe structures. Very historic place where they've been living for more than 1,000 years there. So hopefully once this pandemic is over, I'll be able to return and check it out. Here's the church right here, Our Lady de Guadalupe Parish Church. Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish. It's a nice church again in the Adobe style. Let's walk down the street. There's some cool narrow streets down here. La Placita. And again, we are in Taos, New Mexico. Actually, let's go back this way because I want to walk through let's walk back through the square here, the plaza. So just some background, my name is Mike, go by M Tends to Travel, Mike Tends to Travel. I've been traveling, doing a road trip for now 3 weeks, maybe going on 4 weeks, a month, around the western United States. I'm currently in New Mexico. From here I move on to Albuquerque. I was in Santa Fe, fantastic town, Santa Fe. Let's cut through here. Lots of shops again. Trading. Lots of knickknacks. All manner of tourist stuff. Land of Enchantment, New Mexico. I like that hat. Comes with a t-shirt. Guadalupe. Let's go down here, down the street here. Again, a view of the plaza. Established by the Spanish conquistadores, los conquistadores. But before the Spaniards came here, it was 1350, I believe it was, that they can trace back the Tiwa who were living here, the native population. Tiwa. I love the architecture. Again, there's the mountains right here. Sangre de Cristo Mountains. They say this is a historic district here. We'll take a look. Let's cross the street here. It's Sunday. It's a bit quiet. So it seems. View here. Do a quick 360. Quick 360 for you. Local hemp products. Historic district. Ladue Street. Quick blurb about Ladue Street. Ladue Street was named after the French trapper and guide Antoine Ladue, who settled in the area around 1844. Earlier, the street was named after Charles Bourbien and then later Smith H. Simpson. The area was developed in the fortress style with gates at each end. So fortress style with gates at each end, and again, named after a French trapper, hence the name Ladue. Wild horses. These Adobe buildings are just fantastic. Kind of get a sense. Very quiet street. Let's kind of head on back up to Yellow Street up here. It's a studio here. Again, this is Guadalupe Plaza right here. And then I showed you earlier the Guadalupe Church just up there. So that's 240. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for joining me. This is Mike, M Tends to Travel. If you're not subscribed to my channel here, feel free to subscribe. Again, I've been traveling quite a while now, more than 100 countries I've been to in all 50 U.S. states and territories. And here we are again back in New Mexico, this time in Taos. Thanks again. Bye-bye.